What's up, tribe? So welcome to a short yoga flow. This one's probably going to be about 30 minutes, so I definitely recommend you do a 5-minute mobility warm-up. Head, neck, shoulders, hips, knees, ankles, wrists, and whatnot. And then we're going to get right into it. Starting off in downward facing dog, we're going to go into the flow. We're going to do each movement from one asana to the next, about 3 reps, and then we're going to do a 1 breath, 1 movement flow. So, starting off in downward facing dog, inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, take a big step, right foot outside right hand, and then repeat that. So inhale, right leg high, open up the hip, bend the knee. Exhale, take a big step. This is your second one. Right foot outside the right pinky, shoulders down the back body. Big inhale. Open up the hip, soft bend in the bottom knee, deep bend in the top knee. As you exhale, coming back into the dragon lunge. From your dragon lunge position, you're just going to rotate the left foot to the inside edge. Inhale, reaching up with the left arm. Exhale, plant the palm, right arm reaches up. Right hand outside, right foot. Inhale, warrior one. And as you exhale, drop it down. And we're going to start right from the top. So inhale, open up, 3-legged dog into scorpion. As you exhale, dragon lunge. In your low lunge, inhale, back foot, 90 degree, arm reaches up. Exhale, plant it down. Ball of the left foot, inhale, reaching high to the sky. Exhale, plant the palm. Back foot's going to be 45 degree. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, last time, you're going to plant the palms, hand can go inside the foot. Inhale, scorpion. Exhale, dragon lunge. Inhale, inside edge of left foot, so it's about 90 degrees. Left arm can stop here, or you can reach all the way up. Exhale, plant the palm. Inhale, low lunge twist. Right arm reaches forward, and then up, 2 shoulders in 1 line. Right hand outside right foot. Inhale, warrior one. Pausing here. In your warrior one, back foot's 45, knees stacked over the ankle. As you exhale, coming into sun gaze. Inhale, back to warrior one. Exhale, sun gaze. So elbows draw in towards rib cage. Lift up the ball of the right foot. You're balancing on the heel. Inhale, back to warrior one. Exhale, sun gaze, right leg will straighten out. Find balance, a little engagement of the core. Inhale, reach back, arms overhead. As you exhale, coming into warrior two. In your warrior two, just a little bit of movement in the lead leg so you can kind of troubleshoot the posture and the asana. Inhale, straighten the right leg. As you exhale, keep your spine tall so the shoulders don't drift forward, they stay vertical. Inhale, straighten leg. One good tip on warrior two is that when you come into the warrior two position, which is kind of like riding a surfboard, is that you should be able to glance down and see your big toe with your peripheral vision. Last one, inhale, straighten, exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale, coming into star pose. Working from star pose, as you exhale, coming into skandasana. Bending the right knee, left leg will straighten. Flexing the hands, inhale back to star pose, heels in, toes out, spine tall. As you exhale, it's almost like you're doing a lateral lunge, transfer the weight towards the right. Flexing the bottom foot, flexing the hands, last one, inhale. And since we're just kind of greasing the groove on this first time out, you can kind of keep the lunge shallow, or if you're feeling good, you can go a little bit lower. Inhale back into star pose. Exhale, warrior two. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, windmill your arms straight down. Step back into a plank position. Drop both knees. Lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to go right into the other side. Inhale, left leg high, scorpion. Exhale, giant step outside left hand. Coming into your dragon lunge. Inhale, send the hips up and back. Open up the left hip by bending the knee. Exhale, take a big step. Dragon lunge. One more time. Inhale, scorpion. Opening up the hip. Pressing through the palms. Exhale, coming into dragon lunge. Adding on from here. On your inhale, back foot's going to be 90 degree. Knee stacked over lead ankle. Coming into an side angle variation, right arm reaches up. Exhale, dragon lunge, inhale, coming into low lunge twist. Left hand outside left pinky, back foot 45 degree. Inhale, reaching high to the sky. Exhale, stepping right into it this time, so you're gonna plant the palms inside the foot. Inhale, coming into scorpion. Exhale, dragon lunge, big giant step. Inhale, side angle, reach the arm up. Exhale, dragon lunge. Inhale, low lunge twist, stacking shoulders or hand over hand. Exhale, coming into dragon lunge, this time left foot, or left hand outside left foot. Inhale, warrior one, back foot 45 degree, chest up, arms up. As you exhale this time, plant the hands inside the foot, stepping back. Scorpion, step into dragon lunge. Turn back foot. Inhale, side angle. Exhale, dragon lunge. Inhale, reaching left arm up, low lunge twist. Exhale, back into your dragon lunge variation or runner's lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Front knee is stacked over the ankle, back foot 45 degree. From warrior one, you're gonna exhale into sun gaze. Inhale, back into warrior one. Exhale, sun gaze, left heel will stay planted. And one side of your body you might be able to balance on easier, and the other one might be a little more challenging. It's all good. Inhale, back into warrior one. Exhale, coming into warrior two. So you're gonna get a different angle this time. On this one, the back foot is 90 degree. Both arms are separating, so you imagine like you're reaching, separating, going east and west or west and east. And as you inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Keeping the spine tall, inhale, straighten leg. Exhale, bend knee. Once more, inhale, straighten leg. Long legs on this one, heel to heel alignment. Exhale, coming back into warrior two. Inhale, star pose, heels in, toes out. Exhale, send the weight towards the left leg. Lift up the right, ball the foot. Coming into your Skandasana variation. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, Skandasana. And you can keep this shallow. Inhale, star pose, heels in, toes out. Exhale, coming into your Skandasana. Inhale, back to star pose. Exhale, warrior two. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, windmill your arms, right followed by left. Step straight back, lower down halfway. This time you can keep the knees off the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, from your downward dog, we're gonna go one breath, one movement. Follow along, we're gonna go through twice through, then I'll give a variation on the third one. Fourth time around, we're gonna hold the asanas on certain asanas. Inhale, right leg high to the sky, scorpion. Exhale, coming into dragon lunge, right foot outside right pinky. Inhale, side angle, left elbow, left arm. Exhale, back into your dragon lunge. Inhale, low lunge twist. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, warrior one, back foot, 45 degree. Chest up, arms swoop up. Exhale, sun gaze, balancing on the heel of the lead foot. Inhale, coming back into warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star pose, heels in, toes out. Exhale, Skandasana. So transferring the weight to the right heel, left ball foot lifted. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two. Take a big inhale. Exhale, windmill arms straight down. Step back, plank position. Lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So this is a great movement to do to get used to that rhythm-like breath of matching the movement to the breath like a dance. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, dragon lunge. Inhale, side angle. Exhale, low lunge, twist. Inhale, left arm's gonna reach up high to the sky. Exhale, coming into the runner's lunge. Inhale, back foot 45, front knee stack, warrior one. Exhale, star pose. Inhale, back into warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Open up the arms. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, Skandasana, transfer the weight to the left leg, flex the hands. Inhale, back to star pose. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, breathing here. Exhale, windmill your arms, left followed by right, step straight back. Vinyasa, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now we're gonna do it one more time, except we're gonna make it a mandala. So we're gonna go from one top part of the mat to the other top part of the mat. Following along, inhale, right leg high, scorpion. Exhale, dragon lunge. Inhale, back foot, 90. Left arm's gonna reach up. Exhale, back into your dragon lunge. Inhale, low lunge twist. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Chest is up. Arms are swooped towards the sky. Exhale, sun gaze. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Here comes the change. Inhale, star pose, heels in, toes out. As you exhale, Skandasana. Left leg is straight, so I'm just going to glide to the back of the mat. Big inhale. Exhale, gliding to the back of the mat, coming right into the side angle position. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, dragon lunge. Inhale, reaching up, low lunge twist. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, sun gaze. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two, lengthening the stance. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, Skandasana, transfer the weight to the left leg. Right heel is lifted. Breathe, inhale. As you exhale, straight down. Step back, right foot, lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're just gonna transition through. Right foot's gonna step between the hands. Turn, coming into a Skandasana position. Walk the hands towards the back of the mat now. High on the back ball of the foot. Right foot meets left foot. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, stepping back. Downward dog. Now we're going to go the other side, starting with the left leg first. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, dragon lunge. Step. Inhale, side angle. Exhale, back to dragon lunge. Pivot on the ball of the foot. Inhale, coming into low lunge twist. Exhale, runner's lunge. You probably got the groove right about now. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, sun gaze. Balancing on the foot or the heel. Inhale, back to warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, Skandasana, transfer the weight to your left. Right leg is going to flex. Breathe here. Inhale as you exhale, transferring back into the side angle position. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, dragon lunge. Inhale, low lunge twist. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, warrior one, sneaking the back leg in. Exhale, sun gaze. Inhale, back into warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Easy transitions. Inhale, heels in, toes out. Exhale, Skandasana on the other side. So I'm just going to transfer the weight to the right heel, right foot. Breathe, take a big inhale. Exhale, coming through. So I'm just shifting the weight. Side angle position. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, low lunge twist. Left foot outside left hand. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, sun gaze. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, Skandasana. Inhale, transfer the weight. Left foot meets right foot, step straight back. Lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, push back into child's pose. Okay, so like I said, this is a little shorty flow. This is a great one to do after a workout, or if you want to warm up for your workout after you do a little mobility, a little cardio, is an awesome flow to do. Now we're going to go with one breath, one movement, holding some basic asanas just so you can feel the groove, connect with your breath, and we're going to finish with a nice little spinal twist, little mini back bend. Let's get started. Coming into tabletop position, starting with your half breath, one movement. Tuck back toes, take a big inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips high, hands shoulder width apart, feet hip width apart. Inhale, right leg high to the sky, scorpion. Exhale, coming into dragon lunge. Inhale, side angle. Breathing here, so take a pause for the cause. On this movement, you want to make sure that the back leg is engaged. We're only going to be here about 3 to 4 breaths. The front knee is stacked. I want you to push your tricep against your thigh. We'll kind of open up the hip. The back hip can be parallel or slightly rotated in. And I'm visualizing that my shoulders are stacking, or my hands stacking over my hand. Relax down the back body, looking up towards the thumb. Take one more inhale. Exhale, plant the left palm. Dragon lunge. Coming into your low lunge twist. Right arm's going to reach up and towards the ceiling. Breathing right here. Pausing. Back heel is lifted. Front knee is stacked. I'm actively rotating left bicep out. So rotate your left bicep outwards so you have a little more stability. Pressing equally into the right flat part of the foot. Eye on the ball of the foot, reaching up. Think of lengthening the spine. Keeping your pelvis slightly elevated. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, coming into your runner's lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, sun gaze. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. We're going to breathe here just so you can take the time to kind of work the finer points of warrior two. So again, for the length of your legs, or what's great for you, because we're all different, we have different leg lengths and different bodies, you should just be able to glance down, and I'm not looking straight down, I'm just kind of using my peripheral vision to make sure I can see my big toe. That kind of tells me I'm in the correct length of the stance for my legs and my body. Spine is vertical, chest is up, shoulders are relaxed down, back body. I'm not tucking my hips, I'm just thinking of lengthening my hips underneath me. Take a big inhale. Let it go. Take a big inhale again, coming into star pose. As you exhale, we're going to go into Skandasana. This time, option to drop it all the way down. So you can plant the hands straight down. Left leg is going to be straight, flexing the foot. You can use your arm that's near the leg to kind of pry open the hip. If you got to stay elevated, just stay elevated. Take a big inhale. And then as you exhale, you're gonna, together, we're gonna actively lengthen the spine and relax the hip. Transferring to the other side, so we're gonna do mandala style. I'm gonna walk my hands right over left, coming into a dragon lunge. We're gonna start it from the top. So from your dragon lunge position, coming into scorpion, take a big inhale. Scorpion. As you exhale, left foot outside left hand, big giant step. Turning the back foot. Inhale, coming into your side angle on the other side. Elbow, and then palm. On this one, you should feel that your knee is pretty much over your ankle. If it comes slightly towards the middle of the foot, that's all good. I'm actively thinking of activating my right glute. So you should have that feeling, and separating the mat apart. Rotating my right thigh inward, right hand stacked over left hand. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, plant the palm, coming back into your dragon lunge. Inhale, low lunge twist. Again, I have equal weight between my left foot and my right palm, rotating the bicep outward, stacking the shoulders. A lot of times people drift back, right, pressing the heel back, and I kind of want you to actually drift forward, so you're high on the ball of the foot. Elevate your pelvis a little bit and lengthen the spine as you lengthen your arms away from one another. Big inhale. As you exhale, left foot, left hand outside left foot, back foot 45 degree. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, sun gaze. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Breathing here. So a lot of times in these transitions, if you're going from warrior one to warrior two, you can just feel that you got to sneak the back leg a little bit further away from you when you're coming from warrior one into warrior two. Use your peripherals, right? The knee is going to be stacked, thighs pretty much parallel with the mat. And then the spine is vertical. So I'm not leaning one way or the other way. In fact, you might have to go a little more the other way just to keep the spine a little taller. Bring the hips underneath you. Separate the arms. Relax. Take a big inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, coming in star pose. Exhale, Skandasana, transferring the weight to the left leg. And again, if you can glide all the way down, glide it all the way down. There will be a slight rotation of the torso, and if you need to use a block, if you got to place the weight on your fingertips, you got to elevate your hips, it's all good. As long as your spine is in line with the angle of your shin, should be good to go. I do like to flex the opposite foot just to kind of protect the kneecap and use arm to kind of pry open the hip. And you can feel a little twist in the low back. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, transfer the weight. This time left followed by right. Coming in back into your dragon lunge. Stepping straight back. Downward facing dog. This time rolling through plank position. So we're not going to do a traditional vinyasa. We're going to do more of a wave into upward facing dog. Rotate the hands out. Option to keep the hips off the floor. Big inhale. As you exhale, push the hips back. Step through. Drop it on down. And we're going to finish with a twist. All right, we're nearing the end of our little mini flow. And this is great if you only have 30 minutes to do a little yoga, or you can work this sequence twice a week, 3 times a week until you have it memorized, and then do it on your own. I'm going to face you. Whatever yoga flow you do, it's always good to end with a spinal twist and a little mini back bend of some sort. So for your mini back bend for today, it's going to be simple. Simple seated position, right hand back, left hand back, dropping the head back, opening up the chest. And you can lift the hips up a little bit or keep them planted. So there's like a mini back bend. You can always place a block underneath your hips as well. Mirroring you, inhale, left arm high to the sky. Exhale, take a little twist. The professional advice on taking a twist is make sure you don't put a ton of weight in the backhand, because if you do put a ton of weight in the backhand, you might tip that way, and then your spine's kind of lengthening at an angle rather than just keeping very little weight in the backhand. And your spine will naturally grow a little bit taller. It also brings more awareness to what you're doing. Come back to center. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, take a little twist. Another teacher tip would be to feel how your body rotates in sequence. So it really starts with the rib cage, then it can transfer to the shoulders, then my neck, finally the eyes. Coming back to center. Finishing with a little pranayama. We're going to keep it simple because this is like your lunchtime yoga. We're just going to do 1 round of box breathing, which is essentially, you're going to visualize a box like an L7, Pulp Fiction. Inhale, you're going to go up the side of the box and you're going to hold the breath for the equal amount of time, which is going to be 5 seconds. Exhale for 5 seconds, and then hold the breath for 5 seconds. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. I'll do it with you. Starting in about 3 seconds, you can visualize a box. Take a big inhale. Hold it for 5. Exhale. Hold it for 5. One more time. Inhale. Hold it for 5. Exhale. Hold it for 5. And that was your little mini flow as a way to start to dive into yoga practice or philosophy or tradition, rather, and very much in line with the spirit of yoga. You are going to, after this class, write down 3 things that you are grateful for. And this is a great exercise to do, particularly when things might seem like they're getting overwhelming, or there's things coming out of the blue that you don't normally expect to happen, and it throws you off your game, it throws you off your focus. What might happen is you might start to focus on the things that you don't have, and how the path that you were on, all of a sudden there's these obstacles and you don't know what to do, and then that's all you start seeing. So take a breath, take a step back, take an honest inventory of what you actually have in your life, the things that you should be shining gratitude on, focus on that, and then lo and behold, like water, instead of being stuck, you're gonna find a different way to get what it is that you want to get, or what it is that will make you shine. All right, thank you guys so much, and see you next time. Namaste.